Hey everybody, it's Michael David, and I wanted to take a brief couple of minutes to just express my tremendous gratitude to everyone who has been sending me messages on Facebook and emails that attended the Real Deep South contest this past weekend. I first of all want to say thank you to Jason and Kai for opening up a platform for I Decide to take shape and to get a message out to a group of individuals, of athletes and spectators and family and friends of the athletes that were in the Real Deep South, to hear this message. I was so nervous. I've spoken to so many business groups on business and marketing, but having something so personal to convey was nerve-wracking for me, to be honest. I mean, I really just thought I was going to be talking or introducing or presenting two athletes with who I thought personified I Decide to be a part of the poster and to explain what the poster is. But I certainly don't expect this kind of response, and it's truly been absolutely humbling. What began as basically just a poem that I really didn't know what to do with has now become its own entity. And I honestly don't know how to take a lot of, or really take any of this gratitude, because I feel more like a channel than an author. I certainly didn't create this with any purpose. It woke me up and it sat for a while, but it's something that for me personally, I take to heart. I mean, I wear a wristband that says I decide on it, that, I remind myself when I'm in the gym, or I am going to eat, or I do anything. Could be coming home and I decide to turn the computers off and get down on the floor and play with my kids. I decide that when I go to work, I'm going to be the best at what I can possibly be at whatever it is that I do. In my relationships in life, I decide to be the best son, the best brother, the dad, friend that I can possibly be to those in my life. But it's a daily decision, and I decide to no longer let circumstances around me dictate my attitude. It's something so strong within me that to hear that it's touching others and impacting others in such a positive way is truly, and I don't know how else to express this, just overwhelming, to say the least. There are so many amazing stories out there of people that have decided to do things within themselves and with their lives that were monumentally changing. And then others that made small decisions that over time impacted their life tremendously. For me, I can't say thanks enough to everyone who has taken to heart what I Decide is, and to use it. To not just hear it and say, oh, that's cool, but to actually do something with it. There have been a handful of people that I've received emails from that have said, because of your I Decide and seeing those athletes on stage, I decided that I'm going to do a contest, or I decided that I'm going to start going to the gym, or I decided I'm going to start living a healthier lifestyle because of the people that I have seen. But it was because of the I Decide that I want to do that. It's just, honestly, I've never just been more speechless in my life. I can't believe this is taking off so well. As an athlete, people don't get why you're so dedicated. They don't understand. Those that don't do it don't get it. And I think I Decide is so great because for athletes, it's kind of your mantra. That's exactly what it is that I do. I get up before dawn, like when other people are sleeping. I do what I do for no other purpose than realize that when I meet a goal, I realize that I did it. I told about one of my triathlon experiences and how much of a battle it was even just to finish. Every step I took was a decision. It was a battle to either quit or keep going, and I certainly didn't show up to quit. I certainly didn't train for months to quit. but it still comes down to a decision. Nobody makes us do what we do. Nobody makes an athlete go to the gym. Nobody makes a swimmer swim. Nobody makes a runner run. The only thing that drives an athlete is the decisions that they make within themselves to actually do it. So again, go to my website, stay updated, stick with it, michaeldavidphoto.com. I'm also going to be creating a Facebook page and a website that will keep people up to date with what's going on with I Decide, the people that I run across that I'll be capturing for the websites. I guess I'll starting the vlog and keeping people in the loop. But overall, again, my greatest desire is that people that see it, that read it, that hear it, do something with it. That's all that I could ask. I do it for myself. I do it for my kids. But bottom line, I do it because I decide to. As a dad, as a friend, as a brother, as a son, as a photographer, I make decisions every day. And I certainly want to look back and be proud of the decisions I've made. Yes, I'm going to monumentally mess up. But at least I made the decision to try. Because in the end, that's what matters. So thank you to everyone who listened, who felt encouraged, who felt inspired, and who contacted me to share your story. It's been life-changing for me in the past couple of days to know that I'm a part of something that is helping people. Could be helping relationships, could be helping careers, it could be helping overall health, but bottom line, it's helping people. And for me, that's honestly all I want to do. Taking photos is cool. It's a great job. It's a fun job. It certainly created this kind of outlet. But bottom line, if one person can be changed, then truly it was all worth it. But I have this gut feeling that I Decide is going to be inspiring a lot of people. And I'm just so excited by that because it's something, if you've ever wanted to be something bigger, to be a part of something that's bigger than you, for me, that's what it feels like. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to be the face of this thing, or at least behind it. But all these athletes that I'm going to photograph in the months and hopefully years ahead that will personify I Decide, I look forward to meeting you, and I look forward to our paths crossing, and I look forward to hearing more stories of how I Decide has helped you and others out there that hear this message. So again, thank you to everyone, and I wish you all the best. And remember, whatever you do, just say, I decide.